what's up, Swiss Maverick here. Yes, your eyes are not messing with you. This is an Apache and I'm on Stratus in ARMA 3 Alpha. As you might have heard, it is possible to port over ARMA 2 add-ons to ARMA 3 and use them. I thought I'm gonna give it a try as well, and I'm gonna do that here with this Apache gunship. Just to clear something up right away, I've not tested everything yet, but a lot of content does not work, so it's not like you can port over the entire ARMA 2 and Operation Arrowhead games and whatnot, and you can use all the stuff. There's a lot of things that do not work properly. You will get a lot of error messages and stuff like that, but a few things do work, at least are playable. And yeah, I'm just gonna do a test run here with this Apache. I'm gonna see how it performs in the air, how it flies, and how or if the weapon systems work as well. For all those of you who do not know how to port over those add-ons, you can find information online. I will do a tutorial on it really shortly, or by the time you see this video here, it might be already online. Alright, let's get to the topic at hand. Apache flying in ARMA 3. I guess you've already seen that the HUD looks kind of weird. There is some sort of HUD, but it's not as it's supposed to be. I guess that's something that is not entirely compatible. Second thing that I just realized is the shadow. When I looked out of the right window, the shadow do not work properly apparently, or are not displayed properly. So the handling feels kind of special. It's not as it was in ARMA 2, and it's not the same as with the helicopters in ARMA 3. So it's something in between. I would say it's absolutely flyable, so you can handle it. A problem that I had also with the official ARMA 3 helicopters is the lift. I mean, I have a throttle stick and I can pull that thing to the maximum, and as soon as I get some decent speed, it's almost impossible to get lift and gain altitude. As you see here, I get full throttle. I have to pull the stick back and pull the nose up to even kind of get over this ridge without crashing into it. I'm not sure if other people have the same problem or if it's something with my stick, but that's definitely horrible. Yeah, if you don't want to crash all the time. I have the same problem if I want to lose altitude. So if I'm in the landing approach, I can pull the throttle back to the minimum, and I pretty much go straight. I don't lose altitude. And as soon as I pull the nose up to brake, you know, the helicopter just goes straight up in the air. So that's absolutely not what you want if you want to do some decent landings, you know. Let's see if the weapons work. I got manual fire on and shoot some rockets here. So far so good. You get smoke trails, so fire and explosion effects and sounds. So yeah, everything okay. Let's turn around and take out that dome. Shoot some more rounds. Oop, altitude. That was close. A feature that has definitely improved is more advanced track IR support. I'm using track IR, for those of you who don't know what it is. It's a head tracking system, so you can like bring your head movements into the game. And you might have noticed this a couple of seconds ago when I moved sideways. I was able to almost look on the right side of the gunner out of the chopper. So it's not like turning your head to the right side, but it's more sort of leaning to the right side inside the cockpit. That's excellent. More advanced flight simulators already support all this, like DCSA-10. You can really look freely around the cockpit with Trek AR, but that was not possible in ARMA 2, but it is now in ARMA 3. Alright, let's do some practice shooting. I've set up some hostile units in the Camino firing range. We're gonna test the weapon system, and especially if the gunner, the AI gunner, actually is able to use the weapons and acquire targets and engage them. So far so good. AI gunner acquires target and it automatically aims. Here you see the leaning again. I'm kinda, with my upper body I'm moving to the left, and I can lean to the left side of the cockpit. That's really nice. Yeah, as soon as I disable manual fire, he's automatically gonna engage those vehicles. Let's see what Hellfires do. The guns work. I can lock onto them, to the vehicles. Sail away, I guess.
Manual fire.
Yeah, okay. Seems to work. Hit. Another one. Alright. Guns and the Hellfires do work. Also here the gun sounds are good. Good. They're there. It's not like they're bugged out or missing or something. Something with those freaking cockpit reflection is kinda weird. I think that's not how it's supposed to be. Yeah, great. I mean, the sun is not even in front of me. It's behind me and I get those weird reflections.
700 meters, bearing 240.
Let's see what the rockets can do here. Yeah, works too. Nice. I haven't tested it in like multiplayer, you know, with a human gunner, but I guess it's not gonna be a problem if it works with AI. Yeah, I'm positively surprised. It does work pretty good. A few bugs, but it's still playable. It's not like some major problems. Yeah, very important obviously that the aircraft stays in the air so that it's flyable and that the weapon systems are usable. That's definitely the case. Alright, I think I'm gonna RTB now. Just a heads up on what I've tested so far. It seems that a few of the maps work, so that's already cool. I mean, I was testing out the Utis and Chernobyl, and those maps seem to be working pretty fine. So if you're bored with Stratus and you want to use that ARMA 3 content on a bigger map, you can do that. I had some problems with Operation Arrowhead maps though. I was able to load Shapur Proving Grounds and Desert, I think, in the editor, and also preview, but it seems like some files were missing because the whole terrain was not displayed as it's supposed to. And Takistan, Sargabad for example, I didn't even show up at the map list, so I'm gonna have another look at that. So next to the maps you can use vehicles and aircrafts. With the aircrafts it seems like the helicopters work, as you can see here with the Apache, but jets do not work apparently. I was able to get in, but I couldn't even start the engine. So I guess something is missing, you know, with the whole configuration. Maybe because in the alpha version there are no jets yet. It might be possible to use those ARMA 2 jets once we get ARMA 3 jets in the beta, or at least in the full game version. Other stuff that seems to work are vehicles, so Humvees and all that stuff. I tested out an Abrams tank, seemed to be working fine as well. What you have to be careful is that you don't use any vehicles with AI units inside, so spawn empty vehicles if you want to use them. And you cannot use any of the units, you know, the infantry, men, because those units are not compatible with the ARMA 3, the whole gear system, you know, with the clothing and all that, so this will bug out your game. So basically you can use the maps, or some of the maps. You can use most of the vehicles if they're empty, and you can use some of the helicopters, but apparently no jets. You will probably get a lot of error messages, but just click them away. Obviously those add-ons are not meant for Arma 3, so I guess there's no way around those error messages, but as long as you can play the game and have some fun with additional content, I'd say it's a good thing. Alright, this is it for the Arma 3 Alpha Apache gunship test. I'm pretty happy with the results. I'm definitely gonna check out some more stuff, create myself some nice single player missions with this older but still cool content. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Please head over to my channel, check out more Arma 3 or Arma 2 content. Please rate the video, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm just Maverick, and I'll catch you guys later. Test run here with this Apache. I'm going to see how it performs in the air, how it flies, and how or if the weapon systems work as well. For all those of you who do not know how to port over those add-ons, you can find information online, Fire Armor 2 and Operation Arrowhead games and whatnot, and you can use all the stuff. There's a lot of things that do not work properly. You will get a lot of error messages and stuff like that. But a few things do work, at least are playable, and yeah, I'm just gonna do. Hey, what's up, Swiss Maverick here. Yes, your eyes are not messing with you. This is an Apache and I'm on Stratus in Arma 3 Alpha. As you might have heard, it is possible to port over Arma 2 add-ons to Arma 3 and use them. I thought I'm gonna give it a try as well, and I'm gonna do that here with this Apache gunship. Just to clear something up right away, I've not tested everything yet, but a lot of content does not work, so it's not like you can port over the entire